Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Great news today for the markets. The Fed is winning the war. Let's go into the details. But before I do, you got to earn those details. You got to smash that like button. And you've also got to click to subscribe and ring the bell as I go live 10 hours a day, more than anyone on YouTube, bringing you the breaking news, honesty, and openness on what's going on. So let's get straight into it. US retail sales. These are the figures we're looking at. Retail sales in the US declined 1.1% month over month in December of 2022, following an upwardly revised 1% drop in November and worse than market forecasts of 0.8% decline. Sales at gas stations recorded the biggest decrease, down 4.6%, followed by furniture stores down 2.5%, motor vehicle dealers down 1.2%, electronics and appliances down 1.1%, miscellaneous down 1.1%, and non-store retailers down 1.1%. In contrast, sales were up slightly, 0.3% in building materials and garden equipment stores, 0.3%, and sporting goods, musical instruments and booksellers, 0.1%. Sales of food and beverages stores were flat. Now, why this is important for the economy is this is what the Fed have been trying to do to bring down inflation, cool down the markets, and it's working. This is a great sign. The markets are up today. Remember, we are walking a tightrope, though. We could enter a recession, but a recession would indicate the bottom of the market. And remember, the markets are 6 months ahead of the economy. What this shows us is exactly as we predicted. The bottom is nearly in, if not. If it may even be in now, nobody really knows, because if we look at my portfolio, I'm actually up now on the week. I am up year to date. Look, up 3 weeks in a row, over 7% now. We won't know we were at the bottom for 6 months. And we'll look back and go, that was the bottom. No one knows when the bottom is. And remember, it doesn't matter. You don't have to buy the bottom. Of course, we all want to buy the bottom. But the reality is no one ever knows until we look back and then suddenly everyone declares they knew when it was the bottom. The fact of the matter is nobody knows. However, the markets have been up now consistently for 3 weeks. Inflation has certainly peaked. The economy is cooling down. That's what the Fed were trying to achieve. They've achieved it. What it means is rate hikes will continue, but they'll probably drop to 0.25. So the rate of interest is still going up, but the rate it's going up is slowing. What that means is the Fed might overdo it. They might have to pull back quicker. So we might have another month or two of rate hikes, and then we might get a pivot or even a U-turn. Remember, a pivot is just slowing down the rate hikes. If we're doing 0.5, we're now 0.25. That's a pivot. A U-turn is when we start bringing down the rates. We're still increasing the rates, but I think the recovery is just around the corner. It's why my portfolio is growing steadily. I've got money on hand to buy more. There's my cash on hand. I've got $1,800 to buy the best companies that I want to own when they dip. I've also got money going to my Roth IRA as well. That's continually going. I'm maxing out that first because I get the 1% match. And so my entire worth in the entire world is $35,247 plus my Roth, which brings me up to $37,000. The only other money I have is my $1,500 in the bank account to keep my daily limit above the bank charges, and $1,500 in my savings account, again, to keep me above the charges. Everything else is here. The only money that I have in the world that is not on display is my $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. If you click up here, we're doing a crypto challenge, how you can get from $1,000 to $10,000. This is our crypto, all in cash right now, and it will be deployed in certain assets along the way. And the only other thing I can share with you, which is everything, I've got nothing else to share, is my Bitcoin, which is in my ledger, which is there. So that's my entire wealth. There's no money under the bed. That is it. All for you. So that's what I think. I think the economy is approaching a bottom, looking nice. We've got the figures there. We can see what's going on in the economy. Does appear that the Fed are winning the battle. We can see what's going on. It's all looking good. And there you go. What do you think? Has the market bottomed? Are we close to a bottom? I think we are. And even if we're not, it doesn't matter. Not trying to time the market, beat the market, or be better than anyone else. All we want to do is make some money and grow steadily. There you go. So if you want to join another live show, click up here. We're live all the time. This video is made during a live show. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.